Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my whole list on how to do a mid-year reset. And I created this list because I really needed a reset for the rest of the year. But then I decided that I wanted to share with you guys. If you're feeling a little bit unmotivated or that you need a little bit of a refresh for the rest of the year, then continue watching this video. The first step on the mid-year reset is to reflect. I like to journal and meditate on this. The first thing I like to do is a brain dump and essentially getting everything out of my brain, from big tasks to small tasks. Dump everything on a paper and get it out of your brain. I find that this step is very helpful. I like to journal also on what worked and what didn't, and write 3 things that you've already accomplished on this first part of the year, and then finish off by writing 1 or 3 things that you would like to accomplish for the rest of the year. And I feel like this is super important because this is not the time to like pile up our goal list. And I feel like 1 to 3 is the perfect number so that it will allow us to focus better and like get the things actually done. The next step is to make a new vision board or refresh the one that you made for the beginning of the year. I love this step. Honestly, I skipped the first step and I went straight into this one because I really needed the motivation. So the first thing I did was just to make my vision board on Pinterest. This honestly is so fun. I love making a wallpaper for my phone and my computer, and I just do it on Canva, and I feel like it's just so fun, very motivating. And having a wallpaper is really good because it won't allow you to forget your goals because you're gonna be having them in front of you at all times. The next step is to clean and organize your space deeply, and I already did this step and it's honestly so important to have a clean and refreshed space. And this is especially important if you've been very busy and you feel like your space has gotten out of like order entirely, and that was exactly what happened to me. I was so busy and like I was focusing a lot on different things rather than just keeping my space like spick and span like I usually like it to be, and things just kind of became very messy and it was affecting my mental health. So I feel like this step is super important for a mid-year reset. It's a non-negotiable on something that must be done, and this just really helps to refresh your mind and your space in general. Something that I love to do as a part of the mid-year reset is that when you're cleaning, move the furniture around, move the decor around, kind of to refresh the space, and it really kind of symbolizes new beginnings. An extra tip that I can give you, something that I love to do every time I do a deep clean of my apartment, is that I like to open all the windows and then put frequency music to clean the energy in the space. And I feel like this just really like cleanses everything and just makes the space feel super refreshed. This is especially important if you feel like the energy in the space is kind of like stagnant or heavy. Moving the furniture around also helps with moving energy, so that also really helps in like making the space feel like, you know, new beginnings. Another good thing to do when it comes to your space is to light a new candle that will kind of represent a new beginning and kind of a new scent for the beginning of the rest of the year. And now we need a glow up, and I did this a couple days ago and I definitely needed it, and I feel like a new person. I feel so refreshed. Now is the time to take a bath or an everything shower, you know how it goes. And I highly recommend getting a manicure and pedicure as well. It's a good idea to refresh your look for a mid-year reset. And you don't have to do anything major. You can if you want. It's recommended, especially if you feel like you actually need like a rebrand and like it represent new beginnings. But simple things, a new haircut, like new style of bangs, or even just cutting the ends of your hairs. I actually cut the ends of my hair the other day and I really needed it. It wasn't that much, but it really made me feel so refreshed and renewed. And I was gonna cut my bangs, but as you guys might know, I'm always trying to grow my bangs. Like I try to grow my bangs at least 3 times a year and I always fail because I just love bangs so much. And like when they start to get like to this length, maybe a little bit longer, I just go crazy and I'm like, I can't handle this, and I just cut them. But I'm trying to be strong. I don't have much faith, honestly, but I'm still gonna try. As part of the glow up, I think it's a good idea to go to your closet and get rid of anything that you no longer use or that you don't want to be using. Like if you're trying to rebrand yourself and you find something that you don't see yourself wearing anymore, just get rid of it. Or maybe not get rid of it, like if you don't want to be so rash, you don't want to have to make that decision right now, but you also kind of want to move towards this new version of yourself, kind of take all those pieces that you don't want to associate with yourself anymore and put them somewhere that you don't see them. Like maybe put them in a box and maybe put them in the garage or the laundry room, somewhere that you don't really put clothes in. Just have them in a box. If you don't reach out for them in like a year, you can get rid of them. But if you feel like honestly you're not gonna use it, then you can donate it, of course. It's also a good idea to get things out that are either stained or broken. And as a last step, it's a good idea to also organize your jewelry and get rid of any jewelry that it's looking like it doesn't shine anymore or that you don't like and it's kind of cluttering your jewelry box. And that way you'll have a refreshed and renewed jewelry box that you'll reach out and you have things that you actually want to wear. Now's the time to do a digital declutter and cleanup. Clean out your pictures and videos from your phone and computer, and this will clear out a lot of gigabytes from your phone and computer, so that way when you're trying to take pictures or videos, you'll be able to and you won't be struggling. It helps to make your digital spaces more organized, because I feel like digital spaces are very important, just as physical spaces, because we spend so much time on our digital lives that we need to make sure that we're organizing and like constantly clearing out and cleaning those spaces as well. Organize your folders, and in your phone I like to make little different like square folders for different things. Kind of not have all your apps in front of your face. Helps to make your wallpaper look a little bit more clean and organized. Now's the perfect time to unsubscribe and unfollow from people that you no longer resonate with, or they don't align with the person that you want to be or associate with, or it's not the content that you would like to be watching. For example, if you're trying to not watch so many gossip type of videos or news, it's a good idea to unsubscribe or unfollow from social media that are always pushing that type of content. As a little extra thing, unsubscribe from those spam promo emails. I know it's super annoying. I hate this task and I'm always procrastinating it, but it's just a little thing that it'll help you whenever you're going back to your email and trying to actually read the emails that you want. It won't be cluttered by spam or promotions. This next step is to buy something that you've been needing or that it's gonna facilitate the rest of your year. For example, things like skincare, makeup, supplements, maybe supplements that you've been wanting to take but you haven't taken the time to research or actually like buy the product. I recently did a huge restock of skincare, so I'm good in that department. I will restock for the rest of the year, and I might be having to go back and buy a few things here and there, but for the most part, I'm pretty stocked up when it comes to sunscreen and moisturizer. And also, if you've been wanting to start a new hobby or you want to start reading more, is the time to get those materials to start doing your hobby or buy that book. I actually bought a new book and I am trying to read a little bit more outside of self-help. I'm gonna be trying to read fiction and see if it's the type of book that I enjoy. Little things here and there like that you've been wanting to get for yourself, or that you know they'll help you move a little bit forward with, little things that you've been wanting to do. The next step is to start now, and essentially to change your mindset. Start implementing a new habit or hobby right now. Something that you've been wanting to do for a while, but for some reason you've been procrastinating and making it bigger than it has to be in your head. Starting now will really give you that boost that you need and avoid further procrastination. Just take this time to just start. And stop that cycle of saying tomorrow, next week, next month. Because that procrastination of saying tomorrow will turn into never if you don't start immediately as soon as you start with the thought. Changing our mindset when it comes to things that we want to do, especially things that require time to acquire or to maintain, like exercise. We're gonna change our mindset into the knowing that this is something that we're gonna be doing for the rest of our lives, and the results are gonna come eventually. You just gotta be consistent and do something that genuinely you enjoy. And sometimes you won't enjoy everything that you do, but if you have a strong enough reason and and a goal that you want to achieve, that's definitely enough to boost you forward. And just knowing that it's something that you have to do, or you get to do most. Like, you don't have to do anything, you get to do it. The fact that you get to do this is forever. So it doesn't have to be perfect every single day. You cannot expect it to be perfect. And changing your mindset into stop seeing things black and white and getting out of that perfectionism mentality is super helpful to finally let us achieve the things that we want to achieve. It doesn't have to be like productive things, but like even things that you just want to do as hobbies. Like, don't wait, just do it now. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Well, this is the end of today's video. I really do hope that you enjoyed today's video. It's been a while since I did a sit-down video for you guys where I talk about things like this, things that make me passionate. I actually enjoy resets so much. So this is a topic that really made me very passionate and makes me very motivated, and I just love it. I just hope that it helped you in some way. And if you did, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you would like to see more sit-down videos like this, and I will definitely keep making them. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.